Woohoo!
Oh, I get a funny feeling inside of me, just walking up and down. Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner that I love London town.
Welcome back to Big Head the Nerd and today's episode of the London Journeyman. As we today will take on Soham in our first friendly of the pre-season. Not normally bringing friendly games, but you know, I thought, let's bring a little friendly game. And we'll also go through the squad, have a look at some of the players, get you guys used to some of the names that are coming up. So, and me, really. So if we start with the team report, this is where I always like to start when building my tactics. The team is a mix of part-time contract and non-contracts. More part-time contracts than anything else. And I put some of my best players on these contracts because they were out of contract. I'm now £600 a week over my budget. That's going to be a problem. Wages are going to be a problem for us. But if we look at our strengths, so we've got a strong team. We have good players at left back. We've got good options at centre back. Good options at right wing. Some of our loanee, not they're called, trialists are in here as well, actually. So Cole Templeton, very good right back. Aziz Dean Conti, very good left back. Magnus Okonhai, yep, is a superb centre back. Good crossing, good long shots, good vision. So that means we can probably whack passing up a little bit. Good first touch, good technique, good flair. Corners are good. Eccentricity of the goalie is down. That's good. Free kick taking. That's good. Jumping reach, aggression. Okay, good. That's some good ones there. I like that we've got good crossing, good first touch, good technique. Means we can play a little bit longer. We look at our weaknesses. We've only got one goalie who's worth his salt. Obviously, we're spending too much money. There's not a great deal of depth. We could do with more depth up front, which is a worry then if we're going to play two up top. Off the ball's not great. Tackling's not great. Handling's not great. Positioning, teamwork, that's fine. We don't need to worry about too much about positioning. We've got no leaders and no bravery, but we are strong, and the team lacks concentration. Okay, and there's no youth prospects. If we look at squad depth, I have already looked at this. We have enough players to sit in here for a 4-4-2. Obviously, there are some loanees that have just snuck in here as well. You know, it's Mr. Paul Konchesky. 37-year-old Paul Konchesky can play out on the left. We may be looking to bring him in. We'll see. Some good youngsters coming in. And then Templeton, if we can bring him in, will come in as our first choice right back. He'll be quite good. Looking across the middle. So we've got... Let's go through it in order, shall we? Edwards is in goal. He's our one good goalie. We have the Aziz Dean Conti, who is the guy that we have been told is a very good no-nonsense fullback out on the left. Look at his... You can see that we're talking about under 10s for lots of stuff here, aren't we? We've got a veteran centre-back. Oh, no, 32-year-old is Magnus. Where's the other one then? I think he was older. 24. I thought I had a much older centre-back as well. I don't even know my own team. Callum Elise we can bring in. He's only 19. He'll be quite good. He'll last a few seasons. And then we've got Ming as our standard right-back. But this guy, Templeton, could be coming in if we can get him signed. He's got very good physicals, which is good. He'll be quick. Looking across the midfield, probably strongest across the midfield. We've got Cook, who can play out on the left. Cook's also our best right midfield as well, with Iffy Allen and Clunis on the right as well. We've then got Dominic Vose in the middle. He's one of the players we've just signed on a longer-term contract. He has some stats above 10. Lots of stats above 10. That's good. Controlling things from the middle, and then we can play alongside him, Carew or Ferguson. So we've got a very strong midfield four. And then Tomlin and Akinyemi up top. Quick. So Akinyemi is quick and can shoot. And Tomlin is not so quick, but can also shoot. He has some first touch. One's pressing forward, ideally. One, oh, they're both pressing forwards. I feel like pressing forwards are like the standard role for some players. We haven't got any really good youngsters to speak of. We got, oh, Wilking. Who's Wilking? Now, this is a guy that we've got in on trial, but I think he's more of an attacking player than he is in midfield. And Alisi and Templeton there. So we're struggling a little bit. That has led me to go for, unremarkably, a 4-4-2 to start with. Just the standard wingers. Central midfielder and central midfielder on defend. 2 normal defenders, central defenders with fullbacks on support. And then, yeah, an advanced forward and a deep line forward. We will change it depending on how these players play. We played against our under-23s just as a starting game. We won 3-0. It was pretty good. I think we'll play quite wide. I want to use the wide men. I want to use them overlapping, getting balls in the box, and these two going for goal. With Dominic Vose coming in between. He can play in here if needs me, but I want him as a central midfielder just to keep that flat 4-4-2. And then we'll see how the season goes. We don't know who these players are. They don't know us. And we'll go from there. If we look at our staff, we've got spaces for 2 more coaches. Looking at where we are shy, I think I can get away with goalkeeping. Don't need to worry about that. We're good on defending. So we're going to go for a fitness coach for 1 because I want to keep the team fit, and then 1 other who's very standard. We have no recruitment team at the moment. So we'll be bringing in some scouts, probably 1 data analyst and a chief scout, just so we can start recruiting. Although we've got no money, so we're not going to bring in too many. And a medical team, obviously, we need a physio. And we'll go for probably 1 sports scientist, or can we only go for physio? I think we can only go for physios. We'll go for physios. Just to get, you know, someone here looking after the players when they're buggered. So we've got a strong team. If we look at our best players, Nyrin Clunis is going to be our best ability according to our assistant manager, who we will look at. I probably will replace the assistant manager. I don't want to do it straight away. But midway through the season, I'll probably look at trying to get my own assistant manager in. Someone who's going to stick with me for a long time. Anthony Cook in there. So wide players are our better players. Dominic Vose up there as well. And then a central defender, followed by the 2 trialists. But we'll play them in this game. We'll see how they get through the next few. We got them for a week. So we'll see how by the end of the week where we can see their stats. Or attributes, sorry. And see how good they are before we make any decisions on signing. Because anyone we sign is going to really put us behind the wage budget. And I can't get fired because of wage control. That'll be really bad. So they're our best players. Wide players, Dominic Vose through the middle. Centre-back, Old Magnus is looking pretty good. Chambers, the second centre-back, is there. So we've got a strong core. It's just about building stuff around it. If we look at potential, again, the 3 guys we've brought in on trial will be the best so far, followed by Dominic Vose, who's only 24, which is good. This Nyrin Clunis, we're not playing anywhere. So he's voted the best, or rated the best. Very quick. Yeah, got pace, got stamina, got acceleration, but can only cross at 7. So I'm going to have to change the... once we get used to where our ambitions lie for players, I'll change the colours. So anything like above 10 is super good, and anything then above 5 is... So we can see the differences in colours. And we can see how good the players are, rather than at the moment, which shows them all as being rubbish. And that's it, I think, for the squad. So let's get in and see us go against Soham here in a friendly. First friendly. When we get to see the pink and blue run out. I think we're going to play just the standard guys. We've got all of the trialists on the bench, so they can come in. We've got a fairly decent sized squad, actually. If we brought everyone up who was worth it. So we've got not a bad sized squad. Obviously, some of them are going to be out of contract and just playing on appearance fees. And we might have to bring some more of those in, depending on what goes on. But clean... It's called a clean slate. This is a clean slate. We're playing with no mentality, or balanced mentality, sorry, no instructions. We'll build it all as we go. So let's get in then, see our first game with our first team in this Journeyman save. So we are lining up with Edwards in goal, Dean Conte, Chambers, Okunhai. Go for Okunhai. Ming as the back 4. I'm going to have to learn these players' names. Green, Vose, Ferguson, and Cook as the midfield 4, with Akinyemi and Tomlin up front. Going it's a 4-4-1-1 of Soham. We don't know what to expect. I'm assuming we should win. Go out there and give me what you got. Places up for grabs. So here we are. Away from home. Down in the depths of the English League. Let me know if you're enjoying the series, or you're looking forward to the series, this new series. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up. Let's get some hype going for my first lower league save in content creation. I'm excited for it because if all goes well and it's enjoyed by people, it's definitely something. It's the way I prefer to play the game. Starting low down with no badges, no nothing, and we'll carry on from there. After this game, I'll show you my manager profile so you can see how bad I really am. And our first highlight here is a corner. Cook throws it in, or it's not a corner, sorry. It's a free kick. Chambers picks it up. Back to Ferguson. Chambers. We need to do all of the set pieces and everything. I don't do anything until I've got a settled team, though. As Vose picks up the ball, pings it from range. We've got good long shots, and I know long shots may be slightly broken in the game, so we may be looking towards those. We've got some guys that can ping it. We will be pinging it from range. Here we go. Corner now. Cook swings it in. Akinyemi's there, and he's headed in. Depot Akinyemi gets the first goal of the London Journeyman, assisted by Anthony Cook, out from the corner. If we can score some set pieces, I'll be very happy as well. Our players look a lot bigger than their players. Like, all round, we just look big. That's a great header, though, by Akinyemi. And here we are. No, we've won the ball back here. Pumped it forward to nobody. Kebby there. Into Lafferty. Dean. Out to Harrott. We're letting him have the ball here. We're sitting quite deep. Foley. Oh, that looks like it's going to be a red card. Is that going to be a red card straight away? 25 minutes in. Cook looked like he went for a double, you know, 2-foot tackle there. Yeah, he did. Is this something we got to get used to down in the lower leagues? I feel like I don't want to have to get used to that. That's quite annoying. Let's try Kulinis. We'll go to one striker. Akinyemi can play on his own. Through the middle. God. Going down to 10 men. It's not going to give me a great chance when I put these try lists on, is it? We'll give them the second half the try list. I want to see, because what we can do, if we can bring him in. Oh, good ball forward. I'm also... Oh, he's going to beat him. Oh, thought that was a mistake there. The try lists are good and we can get him in. I want to bring him in. I want a bigger squad as I can get away with. But also, we're going to play this as realistic as possible. So we want to try and keep the wage... Well, actually, you just have to in this game. Keep the wage budget down. Keep the finances working. I can't bankrupt the team. I ideally do not want to get fired, because that will make the first job change really hard. I don't want to have to recreate my manager at another club, because that's embarrassing. As Coping comes forward. Edwards with a great save. But I feel like Dulwich Hamlet is a good team to take. They've got a great story. They were kicked out of Champion Hill, their home ground, last season, because developers wanted to turn it into houses. There was a lot of fights, a lot of protests going on, a lot of raising awareness done for the club, and they've backed down. So this season they came back to Champion Hill after getting promotion to the Vanarama South. So they're a team that I've looked at on Football Manager for a long time, and this is the first year they've got into the actual game, and they've got this brilliant story behind them, how they fight off these big American developers to keep their home ground. So they are now back at Champion Hill. I just think it's a good story, and I'm hoping we can keep them for a couple of seasons, do as much as we can before we start club hopping, because, you know, I'm greedy and I want to work my way to the top. Vose now. Good ball out to Green. Out on the left. Swings it in. Akinyemi's there. And Akinyemi scores again. Depot Akinyemi. If you can have a good season, mate, I'll be very happy with you. There's a nice ball by Vose here. We might have to make him a bit of a playmaker. He's got the stats for it, and he can ping it out wide. I feel like wide play or wing play is going to do us. He's going to do us well. Getting the guys out wide, getting the fullbacks out wide, especially bringing that new guy, is supposed to be quite good. Using the width on the game. Getting crosses into the box. We've got two strikers there. Good playmaker in the middle. Sounds like a solid tactic in my head. There's Lafferty's here. Harrott. I have no idea what to expect when we get into the Vanarama South, where we actually do have a team that's good enough to make playoffs. Or we are going to struggle. As Clunis comes into Akinyemi. He's gone back to Vose. I like it. Green in. Green. Touch inside. Akinyemi's there. He's headed again. Tell you what we'll do. We'll push Vose forward just as an AM. We don't want him on attack. Let's not get too excited. Oh no, why not actually? Can Ferguson play DM? He can't. Let's go for this. It's kind of diamond. With Ferguson playing as the defensive midfielder. We'll try some stuff out. So we made it to half time. 2-0 up. It's all going well. We've only had 2 shots on target. We scored in both, and we're a man down. I do want to try out some of our players. We'll do it just after half-time. So let's go. Very happy. I don't want to annoy him. I need to get him on side. I did start with, like, no stats whatsoever. The lowest I could start with. Which is a little bit worrying. Because it means the players really won't like me. Let's give Polkincheski a run out. Who else was there? Wilking. Do we want to give him a go? Vose isn't playing very well, which is annoying. Callum can come in as well. Let's try him against Chambers. So they're the better... try lists on now. Obviously the legend that is Paul Konchesky. And Konchesky straight up. First free kick. Oh! And he have a try list. LSE. Or LSA? I don't know. I'm going to have to learn everyone's name. So let's see how this works then. One up top with Vose playing in behind him as an attacking midfielder. I want a couple of options. I feel like in the lower leagues, we've got more to play with. Actually, I don't think I need that central midfielder on defend. He's dropping a little bit deep. As Akinyemi nods on. Oh, both didn't go for it. I do like, the one thing I also really like about these lower league saves is you don't know the players as well. Oh, go on, Akinyemi's in over the top. Oh, on a strike. He scored again. Depot Akinyemi, early tick. Going to be a very good player. Going to put him in my little FM diary. Akinyemi, key man. Look at his ball over the top. And Akinyemi, touch and boom. That's something we want to do. We might whack a bit of pass into space on. Good start. Right, we want to keep an eye on these new players though. So Templeton is one of them here at right back. Comes forward into Ferguson. Vos. He's gone. Akinyemi is rapid. He had someone up supporting him. Imagine what he'd do. Paul Konchesky here. Into Ferguson. Remember, we've got no bloody... Oh, that's a great ball. Teasing ball into Akinyemi. Clunis gets tackled. Yeah, we've got no team instructions on. So we're going to build this all as we go. See where our strengths lie. As Vos... Vos pings it. Not so great. Here we go then. Green. Throw in. Can we get another goal? Let's get a fourth. 64th minute. I want to get Konchesky to get one. Ferguson goes for the back post. Cheeky little shot there from Ferguson. Right, here we go. Chidlaw. Can we see this out? We've been at 10 men for a lot of this game, which is good to see. Obviously, we don't know. I'm assuming the quality of Sorum is pretty bad. But, you know, good to get out. Get the game working. The 4-4-2 is looking good. We can build on this. And we've got a good goalie, which always works out well. If you've got a good goalie, you can hold off a lot in this lower league. As Konchesky's going to swing a corner in now. Akinyemi's there. Akinyemi scored again. Assisted by big Paul Konchesky. He could be useful just for set pieces and corners. There's a great ball. And Akinyemi, what a header. Again. Another, is that 3 headers he scored? He's got 4 in this game. He's going to be key. Chidlaw again. They're coming forward, but we seem to get him every time. Templeton, great tackle. Not such a good pass, though. Can we hold him off? That's not good. Good ball behind. Oliver's in. Swings to the back post. Lockyer swings to the back post again. And defensively, we've done fine. We've cleared him all the way at home. Vos in. Akinyemi holding it up. Oh, look at him. He is strong. He is very strong. Templeton now. Ball over the top. What a ball. Akinyemi. He scored 5. Cal Templeton, sorry. That pass may just have got you a contract on. What a ball it was. Early crosses from the right, from the wing backs. Look at this. Just cuts the diagonals, and Akinyemi is on fire. Brings it down with a great first touch. He scored 5. Okay. I think I'm knowing who my main man is right now. Oh, front and centre with a free kick. Good block. Vos took it to the face there. 10 minutes to go. I don't see them really getting anywhere in this. I can't believe we've had 10 men for a good portion of the game. And yeah, some really haven't done anything that's scaring me. Which means the friendlies aren't going to be great, are they? We've got one friendly against Crystal Palace, but it comes midway through the season, so I should really cancel it. But they're our affiliate club, so it's not great. I do wonder who they'll have. That's another thing we can look at is Crystal Palace's players. I'm not sure we'll get Premier League players down to our Vanarama South. We may have to look for another affiliate. It could be worthwhile. Doing a good defensive job here with a minute to go. Just letting him play. And then one big ball forward. Akinyemi's there. Oh. I mean, the goalie's made a save. It's the first time I've realised they've actually got a goalie in. Because he's not saved anything yet. But corner here again. Konchesky in. Akinyemi there. No one goes. Green. So I'm going to ping it from far. Ferguson's got a decent right foot on him. Green has hit the post. Jeez. Okay. This is a good sign. We've scored 5 goals in our first friendly. We've got a team that we've got enough players for anyway. We'll see what we can do with these trialists. See if I can bring them in on non-contracts and just pay him per game. That might be the way to go. And that's full time. So 15 shots, 6 on target. Bloody 5 winning. All from Dippo Akinyemi. Passionate. Well done. Very happy with the result and the way you played. Not happy with the player that got sent off. But, you know, we'll have to deal with that. So we'll leave that there. We have got in the rest of our friendlies AFC, Russian and Diamonds, Poole, Kingstonian and Stratford. all local games, before we start with our first game against Welling in the Vanarama South. We didn't have the Crystal Palace game, which is really annoying. But Welling is one of the other teams that we can be. So they are the other clubs that are sat within London or within Greater London, as well as Russian and Diamonds. Russian and Diamonds are sat the league below though, right? So they'd have to come up. Damn it. So we'll see how we get on against one of our close rivals. Wilton are in our league as well. They're ones we could go to if we wanted to. But yeah, so I will see you back for the start of the Vanarama South and a game against Crystal Palace, because why not? And by then we will have some of our other team or staff members in place as well. So we'll be bringing a rundown of all the transfers in and out of the club, staff and players. But I hope you've enjoyed. If you have enjoyed this first episode, or this second episode technically, of the London Journeyman, then please do give that like button a smash. Subscribe if you are new. And we are here now for our new long-term journey. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. I'll see you back next time. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.